Hey guys, welcome back to another day in my life. So basically I'm at school and the bricks are already delivered, as you can see. So I have a meeting with the head teacher. We need to brainstorm on some of the things. So I feel like my life now is all about construction and construction. I can't wait for this space to be completed. This is gonna be the event hall, as I told you guys. So yeah. So I'm actually still here. I just had a meeting with the head teacher to brainstorm on some of the things that we have to do this summertime. I mean, I always say summertime, but it's not really summer, it's break time. I mean, raining season, whatever, you guys get it. First of all, somebody asked me the question if this is my office. No, this is the admin office. It's the administrative office. The head teacher sits somewhere there, and then the admin / accountant sit here. My office is somewhere in the school building, somewhere on the second or third floor, right? I say or third floor because we have two offices basically. So whenever my sister comes here, she's on the second floor, just like she can be on the third floor. But we haven't really renovated those offices, so most of the time we sitting there. You guys probably don't see that, but whenever I come here just for a quick meeting, I'm here. Whenever I have meetings with individual teachers and things like that, we go to the other office. I hope that really gives you a better idea. So the first thing that we're gonna do is the gate, right? That wall that I was telling you guys that we have to increase the height. So that's the first thing that we're gonna work on. Let me just show you how those guys are prepping for it. So this is how those guys are prepping for it. As you can see, we call this one scaffolding, right? I mean, Cameroonian scaffolding. So yeah, that's what it looks like. They just put it all the way from here all the way here because they have to work on that. I'm excited. I can't wait for it to actually, go up to maybe here, because we're gonna put 3 layers of bricks. So they're gonna be working on that today and possibly tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna rain. It's kind of gray. So I also wanted to answer a question that some of you asked, which is how do you get about starting a school, getting the authorization, building, all the administrative things that you have to do at the state level. So I'm doing one-on-one meetings, one-on-one consultation with people who are interested in knowing about that. So you guys should just let me know if you want to know. Elle a ajouté. Okay. Elle a mis plus. Anyway, receipt for cement. So if you guys want to know more about how you get started, I mean, not building a school, because you can build a school, but the requirements in order for you to have a school here in Cameroon, then let me know and I will walk you through the process. I had to learn the process because I wasn't there originally when the school was authorized, but eventually you do have to learn the process if you own a school, right? So let me know. You can go on my website. You guys already know my website, yjlconsultingcorp.com. So you go on there and you can click on book a consultation, and my staff is going to schedule a one-on-one meeting with you so that we can kind of give you an idea some of the things that you will need. And in addition, some people had asked if my team can actually oversee those type of projects, which means making sure, monitoring, the whole process, because it's not going to be done in one day. You do have to file the application. You have to meet the requirements first and all of these things. So for some of you who are maybe in the US, in Europe, in every other place, right? But you are not in Cameroon and you are thinking you want to open a school, yes, my team actually handles those contracts. We do have somebody right now, one of my clients, so much noise guys, just bear with me. One of my clients is planning, he's in the planning phase of opening a school in Yaoundé. So we're overseeing the whole process basically, and he's in the US. So we want to make sure that he's getting everything sorted out because he's not here. I think for you guys who are outside of Cameroon, the most difficult thing is to find a reliable team, a reliable person who is going to oversee those type of projects, right? So my team is doing that for somebody already in Yaoundé. So if you guys have any inquiries, things like that, just let me know. But the first consultation is free. The second one, guys, come on, it's a business. Anyway, let me know what other questions you guys have, and I'll be glad to answer. Bye. Hey guys, this is another day at school. So I wasn't expected to be here today. I've just been, a bit tired. The week was super duper busy. Yeah, I'm just feeling, I don't want to sit down, but I'm feeling like, oh, I need to show you guys how the wall is coming up. It's actually getting, they're still working on that. I wasn't expected to be here today, but some of the workers did not show up. That's just the realities of Cameroon. And then it was raining heavily last night. So they have an excuse, right? That's not an excuse. I think the hard part of doing construction, for some of you who know already, doing construction here in Cameroon or anywhere else in Africa, is that unfortunately you have to be there. You have to make sure, at least you have to make sure you're there on a regular basis. You don't have to be there every day, but if you can be there on a regular basis, then it makes a huge difference. It doesn't matter if you have a site manager, right? Somebody who supervises the work. They're still gonna do things the way they think is gonna be the best thing. But yeah, so I had to show up here today. Some of the workers didn't show up. And some I'm working upstairs in those additional classrooms that I showed you guys last time. So yeah, let me put the camera here so that there's also questions that I got, which I'm not sure if I will be, I'm just trying to put this thing somewhere. Okay, there's additional questions that I got, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to answer like this. But it really depends. Some people ask me about construction, the cost of it all. Guys, it depends what you want to do, right? The cost of it all depends the size that you want to have. I think the minimum in having a school or building a school, you have to have at least 2000 mètres carrés, which is 2,000 square meters. I think that's how they say it in English. But yeah, so it really depends what you want to do, how much you want to invest. I can tell you for a fact that as I'm looking at the school today, and I've been looking at this school for years, there are so many things that I want to change, but because of finances, we cannot easily make those changes. We don't have bank loans. We don't have other type of organization funding in order for us to, add additional square footage or, do construction, renovation, building, all of these things. So it's basically the profits that the school is making and our additional funds, our personal money had to go in there in the first place so that it can even look decent. So is it at a point where I'm happy with it? Yes, I'm happy that it evolved. I'm happy that it's in a better position. But there are so many things that my sister and I will want to see happen. But everything takes money, guys. It takes a lot of money. And We're doing it the best that we can with the money that we have, with the profits that the school is making, and best believe that the school is making good profits, right? So we're doing the best that we can. So right now, the key when you have a business, as much as you want to perfect the building, you want to make it so stylish, so nice, but if you don't have the funds, just make it functional. Make it in such a way that kids, I keep on getting messages, make it in such a way that kids can just be comfortable being here and being educated. Make it in such a way that teachers and everybody will be comfortable. However, you don't have to make it perfect. If you're waiting for when things are going to be perfect for you to be like, okay, this business can now flourish, then you're going to be waiting for a long time if you don't have the funds for it, right? All this construction, this side of the building was built 2019, and we haven't been able, you guys can already see, we haven't been able to do much with it because of finances, but it doesn't bother us, right? You have to do things one day at a time. You have to set goals where you want to see your business in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, and you do with the budget that you have. There's no point in spending so much money just to have 100 or 200 students, right? Last year we had the level, this year that ended, we were at the level where we had 350 students approximately. So we're hoping that next year is going to be more. But guys, we didn't start with 350 students. We started with 100 and something students. I'm not sure exactly the numbers anymore, but it was like 100 and something, right? And every year the number goes a little bit up, a little bit up. It hasn't been that many years. You guys get the picture. So if you're waiting for when, things are going to be perfect, it's never going to be perfect. You just have to do with the things that you have, with the tools that you have, with the resources that you have. If you want to go through the bank route and getting a loan or maybe getting investors, then that's another ballgame, right? You may have the money to actually build a really nice building, construction, everything will be perfect, but you have to make sure that you're also advertising enough so that you can, get some of that money back to pay back your investors or to pay back the banks. For us, we didn't go through that route, so it's taking us longer than anticipated. And for the moment, we're not getting any help whatsoever. There's this organization, non-profit organization that I'm trying to work with, and I'm also trying to work with some of the schools in the US. I recently had a meeting when I was in the US. So much noise. So last time I was in the US, I had a meeting with somebody who actually has a school. They don't have a school, but they work at that school. And they have a program where our kids can learn more about the American culture, talking to other kids. And then the American kids will be able to learn more about the Cameroonian culture, talking to our kids. And we're lucky that our school is bilingual. So we have kids that purely speak French. We have kids that speak English. And I think the program is in such a way that the American kids should know at least how to speak French. So that works with us because majoritarily our school is more Francophone than Anglophone, but it's bilingual. Those guys are working upstairs. Yeah. So basically that's that. So I'm trying to get contracts, I'm trying to get partnerships with other schools from other places, just so our kids can get a different experience and can also know about different cultures. There are so many things that my sister and I are really working on, so many things behind the scene that you guys have no clue about, that most people have no clue about. But so yeah, we're doing things one day at a time, right? One day at a time. It's not perfect, as you can see. The other side of the building is somewhat okay, right? Can we still improve on it? Yes. Can we still get better desks? Yes. The goal in the next couple of years is to get individual desks for kids. Because right now we have the old school desk that takes like 2 kids, one here and one there. That was just a little chit chat so that I can tell you some of the realities that we're going through. Entrepreneurship is not that fun. This is how you're gonna look. I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes are just looking ridiculous. And yeah, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I'm going back home. I just needed to make sure that these guys were gonna do some of the things. The site manager is not here. So I needed to make sure that these guys were doing the jobs. Anyway, let me show you how the wall that, you know, we leveling up is looking like. For now, we only put 2 rows of like bricks, and we're gonna add a 3rd one, so it's not done yet. Anyway, so guys, this is what it looks like. So yep, so we need to add an additional, yeah, an additional layer of bricks, and I think this should be fine. And then at the top of it, we're gonna put the, in French we say fil barbelé. I mean, it's for protection so that people don't cross over, right? It's just gonna electrocute them. So that's what we're planning to do there. Yeah. So guys, I'm finally home. It's 5:30. Let me check the time. It's 5:38 p.m. I'm 8 minutes late for my meeting because I have a meeting at 5:30. I know, why am I talking to you right now? Because I'm waiting to connect the Wi-Fi so that I can have my meeting on video conference call, or if that's not possible, I'll probably just have it via WhatsApp. So that's what I'm waiting for now. So anyway, I've had such a long day. I'm probably going to put clips here and there of where I was, but basically I was at the school, and then I went shopping for some things that I needed to purchase for construction purposes. Then I came back, I went back to the school to drop them off. The annoying part is that some of the guys did not show up today, so I mean, it's part of life, right? But I was able to actually plan the work that will be done tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not planning to go to school. I just want to spend a day where I'm not rushing up and down, even though it barely happens. I haven't been able to, I still need to go out tonight because I have a friend from the US who is visiting. I think he spent like 4 days in Cameroon, and then he's going back tomorrow. So I need to meet him tonight because that will be the only time. And I think we're going to be talking about some other projects he wants me to be on board. Whew, I'm exhausted, guys. Okay. So the Wi-Fi looks like it's back because I have to connect the Wi-Fi from my phone to the computer. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, let me hop on my call and I'll get back to you. I have a call right now with somebody in the US as well. It's a potential client. I'm exhausted, you guys can already see. I mean, no time today for anything else except a 5-minute shower, and that was it. That was it. I haven't even had food, nothing. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.